Well, g'day guys, it's Corin Zenith here. Now I know it's been a while, but today I'll be doing the taste test for the spiced ginger apple cider, I think it was. I'm just trying to remember the name of the brew now. It's been a little bit over 3 weeks, I think, and I have actually tried a fair few of these. So I'm not blindly doing it, and I know that does kind of affect the experience for you guys, so I do apologise for that. But I can assure you it's definitely a nice tasting beverage. This one here has been chilled, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's very, very rock hard. It's the most hardest one out of the PET brew bottles, so I chose this one for the taste test today to show you guys how it came out. Well, let's give it a crack then. Hope you guys can see that. Yep. I've got a light on this camera phone, so I hope that's not affecting the quality at all. I've got really bad lighting inside the house. I was going to go outside, but it's been raining a lot in South Australia just these last couple of days. So it's a nice, definitely it's a nice colour. Pale colour, a little bit dirty. The brew enhancer was a fantastic addition because it gave it obviously a better mouthfeel, a little bit more creamier. So I'll give it a bit of a taste. Oh, very creamy. This is getting better with age, to be honest. You don't get as much of the spices coming through, which is a little bit of a letdown, but you do get the cascade on the nose. And it definitely tastes like a cider, but it definitely, almost at the exact same time, tastes like a ginger beer. So I think this is amazing. I would probably do this again, maybe slightly differently. It's a lovely tasting, I guess you'd call it a beer, which is funny to call it that, but it is, because the Brigalow cider, pardon me, the Brigalow cider and the ginger beer from Cooper's both have barley malt in it. So this is technically a beer. Yeah, so it's, look at that head, guys. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If I was to try this again, I would find a way to get more spice into it, by probably boiling it a bit, things of that nature, and I would probably increase the volume maybe to 20-21, and either, I know I'm not a huge fan, as you guys might already know, of adding too much dextrose into recipes, but I would either put some dextrose into this, or I would actually make this more of a, I don't know, I guess a ginger apple pale ale or something like that, or a graph or whatever you would call it, by adding more malt as a fermentable to increase the ABV. But this came out to basically almost 5%, which isn't too bad. Now guys, this is amazing. This cost me literally nothing. Alright, I don't know if you remember back in that video, but when I got the cappers, I got all these ingredients. So this literally cost me nothing. It is an amazing, amazing drink. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I used the carbonation drops as well. I mean, look at that head. I know this is an etched glass at the bottom, but I've had a few of these and that head just stays around. Amazing. Just stays around. It's a good one, guys. Definitely try something similar. I've done a GPA before. I've done a ginger pale ale, and that was amazing. Very refreshing. I tell you what, guys, I'm a fan of ginger, so I love ginger in beer and stuff like that. But and ginger beer. But if you ever get a chance to, Cascade hops, Amarillo hops, coupled with a Cooper's Pale Ale kit and some fresh ginger, like maybe 200 grams, smashed, boiled. Then you bring it to a boil with two cups of water, and then you let it sit for approximately, I don't know, 10 minutes or so until it cools slightly. You throw that into the fermenter, but you put you leave the ginger in. You put it in a muslin bag. Maybe you might want to add it with the hops during the hop tea process of the Amarillo and the Cascade, and you make a kit like that. You can throw in another kit or some more light dry malt extract as well to make it more of a malty, crafty beer. That is such a refreshing beer, guys, on a hot day, any time of the year, but on a hot day, damn, it's amazing. So anyway, guys, this is my spiced ginger apple cider. Came out really good. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and sorry about the delay, cheers, guys. Blessings to you and your loved ones. Get over to 17 Brew Crew, check it out, and take care of yourselves. And remember, your brew, your way. Experiment. Do what you guys want. Don't let anyone tell you how to do it. I mean, take people's advice, definitely. But take it with a bit of grain of salt as well, because the best way to learn is by experimenting and by pushing the limits. And I think that's fun. And also it can get you amazing results. Some of the best, like when I experimented with meads, I came out with some amazing results, and I would have never got those results if I just, listened to some of the people saying these are the do's and don'ts. You can't go beyond these points. This is how you have to do it. Guys, if I've learned anything from the craft beer revolution, some of the amazing beers that are coming out these days wouldn't have existed if people didn't test the boundaries of what were the supposed, categories of beers, and just tried something different. That's what brewing is all about, guys. It's about putting your personality into your brew and seeing what you come up with. Sometimes it is crap. Sometimes it's just like gut rot and you want to throw it down the sink. I've never done that. I'm kind of a waste not, want not, even if it tastes like, that bad. But guys, the key is we learn from our mistakes. And at the end of the day, when you're brewing, you learn heaps from your mistakes. You learn what to do and what not to do from your experience in the brewing process. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Look after yourselves, and you can brew. 17.